Hello everyone, welcome to SanskarEdutech. I am Somya Vats, Assistant Professor, dtss College of Law. We are here to discuss a tort, a civil wrong of defamation. So, what does this defamation mean? Defamation is an injury to the reputation of a person, and in a renowned case of Dixon versus Holden, it was propounded that a man's reputation is his property and possibly more valuable than the property. So, defamation is any intentional false or communication, whether written or spoken, which harms a person's reputation, decreases the respect, regard or confidence in which they are held, and induces any disparaging or hostile feeling against them. So, defamation, the wrong of defamation, has been dealt in both the civil and the criminal manner. Under civil manner, it has been dealt under the law of torts, which is known as civil defamation. It involves no criminal offense, and the mere objective of civil defamation is to sue the liable person for legal compensation, that is damages, monetary damages for the injury to the reputation of a person, and it is considered a civil wrong. Whereas the criminal defamation is booked under Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023, which makes it criminal offense, and it is the act of defaming a person by committing a crime or offense in which the liable person or party can be prosecuted, and in this criminal aspect of defamation has been dealt under section 356 of Bharatiya Nyaya Sanhita 2023. So this defamation that has been demarcated between two of the prospectives, which are libel and slander. So what is libel? Libel is a representation which is made in a permanent form, and it is addressed to the eye. For example, writing, any printed photograph, any picture, any statue, any movie, or any speech, any audio speech in film can be considered as libel. Whereas slander includes the publication of a defamatory statement in a transient. What does transient mean? A less permanent or for a very shorter duration of time, and it is in a transient form, and it is addressed to the ear. It is addressed to the ear of a person. For example, any spoken word or any gesture. The actionability of libel is actionable per se, where the plaintiff does not need to show the actual loss which has been occurred to him. Whereas slander is generally actionable only on the proof of any special damage or any special loss which has occurred to him. Such, for example, the person against whom the slander has happened or it has occurred has to show that he has suffered a major loss. For example, he lost his job because of some rumors which were false, which was passed against him, and he lost his job. So in this case of slander, he needs to show that he has actually suffered an actual loss. So there are some instances of libel and slander where in the case, where the publication was held, the case went straight into the defamation of libel. So let's discuss what are the essentials of defamation. So basic ingredients which need to be fulfilled to make a statement defamatory. So the first essential is the statement must be defamatory. So the statement must be which has lowered the plaintiff's estimation, the plaintiff's reputation in the right thinking member of the society are avoiding him because of the defamatory statements being published by him in the society. For example, in the case of Ramdhara versus Pholvati Bai, an imputation was passed on a widow's chastity, and the statement were held to be defamatory and not merely vulgar. Let's discuss the second essential of defamation. So the statement, the defamatory statement, must refer to the plaintiff. The person to whom the statement was published must be able to reasonably infer that the statement was referred to him only. Third essential should be defamation must be published. So what does publication mean? Publication means the making of the defamatory matter known to some other than the person defamed. So what does it mean? It means The active participation of a third party is essential, is a basic necessity for any defamatory matter to get published. If only the plaintiff knows the statement, no civil action of defamation can be taken into consideration. So there won't be any civil action of defamation if the matter has not been made known to the other party, to the third party. If only the plaintiff comes to know about the defamatory matter, there are no third parties involved in this scenario, the publication cannot be said to have taken place. If there are some essentials, there must be some defenses of defamation the defendant can take when he is considered liable for the civil wrong of defamation. Let's study first defense of defamation is justification or truth. Truth or justification of a defamatory matter is a complete defense. Law cannot punish anyone who says truth. You cannot be punished for saying a matter which is justified or which has truth, the substance of truth in it. So, in civil law, merely providing that the statement was true is a good defense in itself. The second defense can be fair comment. Any comment which is free from malice and is in public interest can be a defense for the wrong of defamation. And fair comment means any expression of opinion on certain fact rather than making any statement of fact. Any statement of fact which has my opinion in it, which are biased, cannot be termed as a fair comment. The last defense of defamation is privilege, where there are certain occasions where the law recognizes that the right of free speech outweighs the plaintiff's right to reputation, and here the law provides us two of the privileges which are absolute and the second one is qualified, where in the case of absolute privilege, no action for a defamatory matter lies even if the statement is false. The example of privilege may be the parliamentary proceedings. Qualified privilege, in this case the privilege is being enjoyed by the defendant, but in this case it is necessary that the statement must have been made without any kind of malice, and it must be free from any kind of evil intention, and it must not be any false statement. Then only the defendant can enjoy the defense of this qualified privilege. Thank you so much.